channel description, if you're not aware of it, is this thing right here. So mine is super simple. Collect $100,000 in 4 months using YouTube and AI. I share everything you need to sign your next 5 clients using AI content systems. All right. Now, what I optimize for here is this. Now, if you're just starting off, or this is sort of what I would recommend you do, you could have a short abbreviated version of this. You could have everything, but this is sort of what I optimize for. One is who you help and the problem you solve. So my problem I solve is helping you sign clients with content. Okay. Next is your unique approach and methodology. For me, it's AI. So I'll just write mine out here so you can start to see. Sign clients. My unique methodology is AI. Third is proof and elements. So I mentioned that we did $100,000 in 4 months. So it's like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And the fourth sense is clear call to action with lead magnet or link. And I'm going to go into that in a second. Basically, it's like these links right here. I'm going to cover that in the descriptions category, or the conversions, in a second here. All right. So this is something you could do. Weekly trainings and what I've learned generating $250,000 with AI content systems without wasting time on content that doesn't convert. So this is something I could use. I just wrote up a different description for myself. I actually might change it to this one now that I think about it. I sort of like this one more, but this is just something that you want to keep in mind. You want to make sure that you're giving people a description of who you help, what problem you actually solve for them, your unique approach. This one's huge. This is probably the biggest one. If I were to circle one, is this one, the proof that you're actually like good. You have a few seconds, guys, to convince people that they should stay on your channel. So when people say $100,000 in 4 months using YouTube and AI, it's like, okay, well, I might want to watch his stuff because he knows what he's talking about. All right, so try to hook them in like that. Proof is huge. And then I would also say, this is huge as well. You don't have to be too unique or special, but these two things are huge. Okay. And that's how you actually write out a description. It's super simple. You could copy this if you would like to, and you could just change out what you do. So let's say from my Google Ads client, you can say weekly trainings, what I've learned generating or spending. It could be like spending $1 million in ads with Google, right? Blah, 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 without getting burned. All right, so that's just sort of something that you could do, but go ahead and manipulate it. If you want to take a picture, I'll erase all this stuff here. So you can go ahead and take a screenshot of exactly what this looks like and change it for you. Another thing you should sort of recognize is that a lot of it gets cut off. So make sure that the first words are, boom, instantly hooking people in on exactly what you do, how you could help them, your social proof, all the stuff I just mentioned. All right, so that is step number 3. That's how you're going to set up your profile picture, your banner, and your actual channel description. Super simple stuff here now. Now we're getting to the juicy stuff, all right? Setting up your conversion mechanism. This is something that's super, super important because, again, we want to turn views into leads. That is the sole goal of why we are posting content online, to get leads, sales calls, and clients, right? Not to get monetized by this platform. That's a bonus. That's an add-on. That's amazing. But we want views, leads, sales calls. We want to build a brand, generates us trust at scale, and generates us leads at scale as well. All right. So first thing is you want to figure out, again, what are you doing? What is your conversion mechanisms? Is it lead magnets, webinar, free call, free community, booking sales calls? What is your actual goal of getting people from your channel, right? And this will give the viewers a clear step because you're gonna have natural call to actions in your video, right? Nothing too salesy. So first thing to turn the viewers into leads is add a channel link. So these are my channel links right here. And this is my golden sort of rule for all the clients that we work with. And when we set up their channel, this is what we tell the team. Only ever add links that have a high probability, keyword here is high probability of making you money. All right, so here we have a training. That's my VSL. That will make me money because I get calls. This is a demo of our actual AI tool. This will make me money because people will see exactly what I do. Free AI content community. This will lead to a sales call. And then Instagram, I'm constantly nurturing people as well. All of these have a high probability of making me money. Now, the mistakes I see a lot of people make is they'll link their TikTok, or they'll link their Twitter, or something that, is sort of working backwards. We're getting people on YouTube to make sure that they're buying our stuff and watching long form content. If you're sending them backwards to places like TikTok, what's the probability that they buy there? Not likely. The only reason I sent to Instagram is because I have somewhat of a small following there and I post pretty frequently. All right. I would honestly eliminate this. That's why it's all there at the bottom, because it's not the most important thing. But make sure that you're sending people to where they have a high probability of making you money. All right. That is step number 1, is add those channel links. And it's super simple. You go to channel, go to your customization, your channel, you hit add channel links, and it's there. 2 is set up video end screens. All right. So every video should have an end screen. You'll see at the end of this video, keep on watching. I have one more bonus module at the end of this video to show you how to actually launch content for your channel. You'll see this at the end, where at the end of your video, you should have an end screen. So when you actually upload your video to YouTube Studio, there'll be an end screen to add stuff. What you could add is the subscription button, next recommended video, and then a link to a playlist. So in every single one of my videos, I have these 2 things. This is if you want to subscribe, and this is to watch the next video. The goal of every video is for them to watch another video or for them to book in a call. That's it. If you can get one viewer to watch 3 videos, all of a sudden they're super nurtured. They've watched a lot of your content, or at least like hours of your content. And now they want to buy your stuff or join your community or take that next step. All right. So you always want to give people an option to go ahead and watch that next video or take that next step. And the way to do that is with the end screens, guys. It's super simple. You could also add video cards as well throughout the actual video. So to add video cards, it's called, basically it's the same thing. It's on the same screen. Is after you upload the video, you add the description, you go to the next page, you'll see add cards, which is basically linking other videos to the current video that they're watching. All right. You can also link to a playlist. This is another sneaky thing because a playlist will actually show all your videos on the right side of the screen instead of recommending other people. It's a little sneaky thing there. But after you go ahead and add channel links and set up video end screens and cards, you want to add your description template. I'm going to go over my whole description template right now. But right now, go to your YouTube studio, go to upload defaults, and then go to basic info, and then go to description. All right, this is where you're going to be adding your description. Basically, all upload defaults are, this is exactly what it sounds like. When you upload a video, this is going to be the default description of your video. So every single time you don't have to retype it or redo it, you'll just have this templated out description, and you could use this for every single video. And this is exactly the sort of SOP I have for creating descriptions. All right. So first is you want to summarize your video content in the first 90 characters. I'll show you why that's important in a second. You're gonna have your call to action 1, call to action 2, links to social proof, and then other social media profiles. Again, only make you money. Make you money. Right? You don't want to be linking to these other profiles that aren't going to actually end up making you money. But these are exactly why you're going to want to have 90 characters only. So if I click on a video, let's say one of my videos here, it's one of my favorite videos I made recently. You could see, and hopefully I could see it on my own account. Yeah, boom. So if you have this 90 characters, it will show the second line, right? So you can see this little more, ... more. A lot of people won't hit this more here, meaning they won't actually see your call to actions. So if you keep your sentence under 90 characters, 95 characters, then it will actually show your actual call to action, right? Because the last thing is you don't want them to have to hit more to click on the button for them to go to the call to action, because a lot of people won't do it. So to have that first sentence under 90 characters, it will make sure that they can see that next line, which is your call to action. That's where you're making money. This is my exact description framework, and you can feel free to copy it. If I see you doing this, means it's working. That's good because this stuff works and it actually books and calls. My first call to action here, second call to action here, a playlist link to my case studies, and then my Instagram, my free community, and my website. And then this right here, this is another little hack for you. If you type this in, and then you could just change this out here. So if you take the app of your channel and put like replace mine with yours, this link right here, if they click on it, it will prompt them to subscribe to your channel. So so what I say here is like, if you want more free value, click on this, right? Simple. So this is my actual description template, right? And then obviously here we have my description. You can see how I do it here, but for this video, it'll probably be like, this is how to optimize your business channel for YouTube. And then this stuff will be templated out and won't change that. This is exactly how you go about it. Another thing is, if you want this in like a future tips video, you could bulk change all of your descriptions at once. If you just select on the videos, go to description and hit replace description, you could do all of that at once. If you want like a YouTube small tips thing I've learned, feel free to comment that down below, like tips, and then I'll make sure to make those YouTube tips. I'm not going to cover that in this video. But you could bulk change all your descriptions at once, and then you could just implement this template here. Okay, so we have now covered exactly how to set up your channel, make sure it looks nice, change the actual settings, and now we're optimizing for leads. We're adding links channels that are only making you money. We're making sure people are watching multiple videos, ideally per video they watch, and then description template as well, how to actually get people from a view to a lead, and make sure that they can actually see your description. This is super important, this 90 characters, because they have to actually see that link. All right, now step number 4 is content planning, and I have a bonus. I have a completely free course on how to launch your content. All right, this is our free course and community down below. You can launch, build, and scale your content. You also have a free roadmap call and free templates in there as well. If you actually want to launch your channel, you can feel free to check out our free community and free course in that community down here.